What's up there, Capricorns? This is going to be your general guidance reading for this week of the 19th through the 25th. So, you guys could be Capricorns, Sun, Moon, Risings, or any other placements of Capricorn. You guys can have heavy Capricorn in your chart, so this will be for you. Keep in mind, you guys, this reading is general. This is not a personal reading, so it may or may not resonate with you, okay? It's not meant to resonate fully. However, it is possible that it could resonate with you fully, but there's also that chance where it may not resonate, maybe bits and pieces, okay? So please only take what does. All right, the only way to be sure if a reading is truly meant for you is by getting your own personal reading. So if you guys would like to book with me for a personal reading, there will be a link in the description to my website where you guys can purchase readings. Once you do, make sure that you email me to set up your booking date or time. Also, if you guys have any questions about my readings or my availability, you guys can also email me as well. I'm only available Monday through Fridays for business. If with the exception of emergency readings, but if emails or any other things like that, business is handled Monday through Friday. Okay, let's see. Capricorn, what's good with you this week? What's the energy surrounding Capricorn? Number 44, attraction. This reminds me of, and then it's the super moon too, super moon card. So it's like heavy manifestation energy. Wisdom, number 22. You have a lot of master numbers. 44, 22, 37, fruition. Okay. So I just want to share something. I shared it with all the other signs so far. I'll probably do this for everybody, all 12 signs. So Taurus and Virgo got it, now you're going to get it. So, I'm using the Witch's Tarot, which I was guided to use. This deck, I've had this for like 2 years now. I ordered this deck off eBay from a New Age shop. It is the Soaring Eagle New Age shop. Shout out to y'all. They sent me like this little baggie with their name or whatever, their business. Thank you for your business or whatever. And they gave me like a random tarot card from another deck, just a random card, and it was the Four of Wands. So this card is special to me. Like, I keep it in the box with these cards still. It reminds me to have faith. This card, when I was going through like a tough living situation, like couldn't find a place, had to live with a family member, but it was the most challenging period ever. Everybody was like going at it, triggered off the ass. Thought we found a place, put a deposit down, it was a scam, so I got scammed out of my money, had to stack more money. I was just going through a lot at that time. I went through a breakup at that time. I went through so much at that time. Anyway, this card reminded me, this was like a reminder that I'm going to have a home. Like, I'm going to find a place. Like, this is temporary. This is just for the moment. You'll be celebrating soon. You'll be celebrating a living situation, a change in your living situation. So that's why I took the Four of Wands. So I don't know if they do this to every customer, if they deliver, like when they send out cards, so they like intuitively pick out a card for the customer and give it to them or whatever, but they definitely, this resonated with me. So this is a reminder for me, but I wanted to share that because if you guys are going through a temporary seasonal energy, or you've been going through it, period, remind yourself that it's temporary and there will be some sort of victory and celebration. And your cards, even your general energy, your oracle cards say so. With the super moon, you have attraction. So utilize this full moon energy that we are in to manifest. We're still in the window of the full moon, the Aquarian full moon. This is a time for you to manifest things outside of the box. Things that necessarily you don't, people may think is impossible, or you think is impossible, or new ideas, new innovative things and ways of doing things, or being or creating innovative things. So definitely attraction, and you have your ancestors and spirit guides to assist you with number 44. I feel like this represents your guides that are assisting with this process. And you have wisdom, number 22. Again, you have a lot of master numbers. So I get that you guys could either be very powerful manifestors, or you guys, this is a very powerful time for you right now. And I feel like a lot of you will be researching a lot this week. You may be gathering a lot of intuitive knowledge and information, whether that's through dreams, whether that's actually through reading books, or watching, documentaries, or, researching things on YouTube, or just something that you stumble across in a divine way. Then you have number 37 with fruition, which is the harvest moon card. So you will be harvesting. If it's not this week, it's, you know, things are going to unfold due to this week's energy and prior, you know, energy or time and investment that you put towards things that you're creating. And I get, like, her crown has all these, like, plants and fruits and stuff like that. So this can represent, like, your ideas, your creative abilities and ideas. This could be a shift in your identity. She looks, her mask kind of looks like reptilian, so it could be that you, her eyes even look kind of slit. So it could represent that you're shifting your energies, you're going through a major change. There's also birds that sit in this nest on her head. So expect a lot of messages. I do see that you're going to get signs or synchronicities that something is manifesting perhaps. So this is what I'm saying. This looks like good energy. Pay attention to number 22 and number 44. I'm getting that. Like those, that sequence specifically for you. Maybe something powerful. So let's see what your energies. I'm going to use tarot. See what's going on with you guys. Capricorn. Capricorn. Energy for this week. What is their weekly message, Divine Spirit? I trust that this reading is divinely guided, divinely protected. Thank you. 9 of Wands. 9 of Cups. 7 of Pentacles. 3 of Swords. 9 of Pentacles. The Star. 4 of Wands. The Page of Cups. Okay. It's like a shift here. The Temperance card. The 5 of Cups flew out of the deck. I'm going to put her to the side because I don't feel like that was for this. So the Strength card. Okay. Alright. I'm going to put the 5 of Cups here to the side because I feel like this is a shift in your energy. I'm seeing a shift already in the cards, like how they laid themselves out. So the 9 of Wands, right now you could be going through a little bit of a tough time. It could be that you're very focused on peace. Like that's what your whole aim and your whole goal is right now, or your focus is this week, is just to find peace, solitude, rest, because I feel like you're tired of fighting something, or you're tired of, it's like you feel like you're at battle with the universe, or at battle with the world or something. I just get like this heavy energy, but I feel like you guys are very strong individuals, or you may not see yourself as strong, but energetically you can withstand or stand tall in challenging periods of time. And I feel like this represents multiple things coming at you at once, but not one point have you wavered. Even if, say for instance, you had to go to the hospital for something, or you cried some tears, but you still are living, you're still pushing through it. You could have went through a dark period in your life. Could have been 9 years, a cycle of 9 years, because you got 9 quite a bit here. Or it could just be that you're coming towards the end of a cycle, like you know that this is coming to an end, because 9s represent that completion. It's also a humanitarian number, so it could be that you know that you have a bigger purpose and you can't waver, you can't give up. Something about the S word, I can't use it in this, I think they flag you, or I don't know, and I don't even want to bring it up, but I have to because it's coming up in the reading. Some of you guys may have overcome thoughts of the S word, you know, leaving here. I feel that you may have had drinking problems. Some of you guys may still be addicted to some sort of substance, or something that, like, it could be hallucinogens, it could be smoking, it could be anything, it could be sex, it could be partying, food. But I also feel like you're seeking this happiness within the self with the 9 of Cups. You're seeking, this is your wish, is that happiness within self. And of course, within your environment, you want a peaceful home, a peaceful environment. With the 7 of Pentacles, maybe you had a rough life. Maybe something happened to you at 9 years old, for some of you. But with the 7 of Pentacles, though, I feel like this is a test of your patience with yourself and the process of the universe and the things that you've set forth. Because you've already acquired a lot. For some of you already have a lot of blessings in your life. And it does not have to be materialistically. This can represent just health, good people around you, you know, things to be grateful for. And I feel like you're still continuing to build and create. But it's like, it's a test of patience, really, with the Three of Swords. You're healing. That's what's happening. You're being triggered this month or this week. Yeah, it could be this month, but this week you are being triggered because you're healing. And I see there's a lot of fairy elements here, so some of you guys may resonate with the fairy realm. But I get like this is a reminder that you're human. You know, you're human at the same time. Yeah, you're spiritual, you're a soul, or you have a soul. I would hope you have a soul. And you're here with this physical body, this physical vehicle, experiencing the life, and creating as a manifester, a divine creator in this human body. And you have to remind yourself, like, yeah, I might be all of this outside of the flesh. I'm a star seed with the star card, but at the same time, still flesh too. So I can't beat myself up too much. This is having compassion for yourself with the Three of Swords. Nurturing yourself, because the flowers look dead in this card. The sunflowers look dead. And sunflowers are usually positive energies. They represent happiness and welcomeness and friendship. So it could be that you're feeling a little bit down on yourself. You need to become more loving to yourself. And I feel like this is what's happening with the Knight of Pentacles. This represents you. I feel like this is a self-awareness, awareness of, you know, being kind to yourself and being patient. So in the past, you may have gotten some sort of motivation or something positive that inspired you to keep going, to keep moving, whether it was something within you or someone else around you. But I feel like this is your energy with the Knight of Pentacles. Then you got the Star card. So what's ahead is that I feel like the more and more you purge and the more and more you heal and the more and more you invest and you stay in alignment with your goals and you stay in alignment with your truth and your divine path, the more and more you're going to see things align for you positively. Your dreams and your goals are the things that your true heart's desires are. And that could be because it kind of looks like she's looking forward to the Four of Wands. Some of you guys want to give birth to a new beginning. You guys may want a stable foundation or a happy home, a happy environment, good friendships, family ships, romantic ships, business ships. Some of you guys may want to have a baby with this stork. Some of you guys may be desiring for a family and children with the Four of Wands right next to it and the Page of Cups. So some of you guys could be pregnant, actually. You guys may be going through a turbulent time with that. It could be some health issues or some fears surrounding your pregnancy right now with the Nine of Cups. That's like this could be your last month. You could have a baby soon. I'm not sure how long Leo season is. I think we only got like another week in Leo season. So could be your baby is a Leo. But I do see, for some of you, if it's not that, then it's giving birth to new energies and new beginnings. Your attitude is very focused on stability and love as well. So love is not just subject to romance. It could be love of self, love of family, friends, the Page of Cups. I feel like what's influencing you is maybe a child. Your child could be motivating you to keep things going, keep things afloat. If you have a child or you're expecting a child, whether you're the one carrying the child or the person that you're with is carrying the child, this essence of this energy of this child is motivating you. But it can also represent, if it's a child that you already have here in the physical, they could also be the point of the motivation, but it can also be your heart's desires, your childhood dreams, or that pure essence within you, that inner child is motivating you through this energy. And it seeks to open up. It seeks to ride the wave of the emotions, because you can also be feeling a lot. You could be having heart chakra awakenings right now for some of you, and you're just feeling a lot right now. With the Temperance card, I'm seeing the Temperance card. This is, I feel like you do hope for stability and balance, but in a way where it's like only God can take credit, or my angels can take credit, or my ancestors, or the universe. Like, I didn't do this by myself. Like, this was a blessing. So it's like you hope for this divine blessing of balance and harmony within your life and within yourself. You just want peace and happiness. You want a blessing from God of happiness, not something that you had to force or control to happen or forge, or maybe even something short-lived. It's like whatever, because you know that whatever you've been through a lot, or this has been a very tough time. Some of you guys may be giving birth to twins, because you got the Star card and it's like two energies, and the Temperance. You could be giving birth to twins. Or it could just represent that you want to be whole within yourself fully and authentically and truly. Like, you want to be happy for once, because some of you may have lived a rough life, or you've had a rough period in your life at some point, and I feel like this is just desiring that wholeness, that promise from God. Some of you guys may have a connection with rainbows, or you see them as positive omens or something in the Bible with rainbows. But you have the Strength card here as your conclusion, the energy. This is to make you stronger. It's also showing you how strong you actually are. And this isn't that false sense of pride and power. This is that inner strength that comes with perseverance, that comes with integrity, that comes with humbleness, that comes with faithfulness. And I'm seeing that this Lion's energy, this Leo season is really pushing you. And some of you guys may have fire in your chart actually. But you got Sagittarius twice, you got Aries, you got Leo, you got Aquarius energy, you got some Pisces energy, some Libra energy, some Taurus energy. So that's what I'm saying. This could be time frames. It may not be anything in someone's chart. So the Five of Cups, this represents a shift in your energy. I do feel that this card wanted to come out for a reason. I feel like for some of you too, it could be a double meaning, that there's still some things that you need to heal, and it's your perception that you can either look in the past of what has fallen apart with these 3 cups that have fallen, or you can look forward in the future of what still stands and still have that hope and that faith. So let's see what your advice is generally and what your affirmation is this week. Cherishing the self. I accept and love myself. So you have to show yourself some love and some appreciation more. Do some things for yourself. I was seeing a lot of flowers in these cards, and the Sun card, because I shuffled it. So you guys might want to buy some sunflowers. And I was speaking of sunflowers because the 3 of Swords, like they were dead sunflowers or daisies. So it could be daisies. Just give that to yourself, or buy yourself something to treat yourself, that vibration of I love me, and it may not even have to be anything materialistically. You could just do something nice for yourself, cook yourself some dinner, or whatever you feel guided to do. So let's look at the love energies. Keep in mind, you guys, this is a general energy reading. This is not a personal reading, so it may or may not resonate. As far as like love goes, you guys all have your own unique situations and love statuses, so one Capricorn story is not the same as the next. So please only take what resonates and use your discernment to know how Spirit is speaking to you. So the card Years came out. I'm going to put it back. So this could be something you've been dealing with for years. Clarify, or 6 cards, please. If you guys are interested in this deck, this is my relationship oracle deck. You guys can purchase it via my website, and I also have 3 other decks as well. False Love, that you guys can purchase if you're interested. Awakening, Ego, Death, and Transformation. Meeting. Resistance. Blocks removed. Telepathy and mirroring. So this sounds like a divine love connection energy popping off here, or that you're on the verge of meeting or coming together with someone. Maybe you haven't met this person. But let's see. I'm going to clarify each card with tarot. So false love with the Hierophant. So some of you guys could be in a committed relationship, or maybe you have a false perception of commitment in relationships. Please clarify. Okay, so you got a lot of major arcana cards too. Out of the 6 cards, you have 3 major arcanas. So I would say with the Hierophant, if this is not about a Taurus, specifically if you're dealing with a Taurus, it could be some false love here. Does not mean that it cannot be worked out, but for some of you, I do see that there's this false perception of what commitment and relationships are. Maybe you don't believe in marriage, or you feel like love is not sacred, it's no longer sacred, or you feel like you're in a bond with someone that you can't get out of. Some of you guys could be married, you could be dealing with the person that's married, but I get like there's this false energy of this false love, and you will be, and this also could be that you're learning a very valuable lesson spiritually about false love, whether that's through a person or through experiences, past experiences, through research. And remember, I said you guys will be researching this week. You will be studying. You will be gathering a lot of information, or information is going to come to you somehow, some form. Be open to however if divine spirit speaks with you. Awakening, ego death, and transformation with the magician. So you're going through this process of awakening. I feel for sure with this magician, he's got the infinity symbol, which to me, this looks like an awakening process. And I feel like when it comes to your love life, you're starting to see things manifest. It could be like you're starting to see your power within the universe, your ability to create, or you have this desire to get involved. Some of you guys may be learning how to utilize the law of attraction. Remember how I was saying you had number 44, attraction, law of attraction, and 4 is 8, right? You got the infinity symbol. So this month, and this month is the 8th month, so it could be that that's your number, that's your power number, or you guys are powerful manifestors. And I feel like you're awakening to this truth as you go through this awakening process, and you find what true love is and what it is not. And sometimes it requires that figuring that out within the self, not so much another person. But I feel like you guys are learning very valuable lessons. You guys are getting a lot of key information. Yeah, you're like your dreams or the insights, you might start to see it in the physical realm. Like you might have a dream about something and you're seeing it real time. Then you got meeting with the 5 of Wands. So you guys may be dealing with a person that is like refusing to meet you in the middle. It's a lot of battles, a lot of combative energy. It could be a Leo that you're dealing with the 5 of Wands. Could also be if you're single. It's like there's something in the way that's blocking you two from coming together. There's a lot of obstacles, but I feel like this is something that can be overcome or overcame or whatever, that you can have victory over. This other person, if this is like you don't have anybody, then it could be that there's some sort of resistance with meeting people. It could be that you feel like there's not enough people to go around, you don't trust, or you feel like nobody's really genuine, you feel like there's no good men or no good women out there. It's just like a battle. But if you're dealing with someone right now, I would say that it could be that this is going to pass over. But with this false love card here, if you're in a commitment, it could be that you're learning some things about the relationship that needs some work. You guys could be like fighting a lot. Resistance with the 3 of Wands. So I feel like it's just like this hard energy to move forward. Someone is refusing to move forward, whether that's together with someone or leaving someone behind. But it's like the spiritual journey is calling you, and some of you are resisting this. It's like you're not wanting to be receptive to this spiritual journey when it comes to your love life and the lessons that is required. Some of you, you know, as a fighter, you have to put yourself in the ring. You can't step out of the ring. You can't punk out. And I don't see you guys as punks. It's just this resistance, or you guys are resisting moving away from someone, or someone is resisting moving away from you. I see some sort of distance. So it could be physical distance that's causing the resistance, or someone is putting up a distance due to resistance. So blocks removed. So spirit is assisting you and wanting to help you with finding balance and remove any blockages that keep you from what's of your highest good. I feel that, and here's some more sunflowers. Y'all need to work with either yellow energy or work on your solar plexus, or literally sunflowers could be something significant to you. And I just see that when you honor your truth, the veil, like any blockages or any mental confusion, it's going to come down. And I feel like the gates of truth are going to open up. And I feel like you guys are already on the path to that. But you just have to trust yourself. If you guys are dealing with a Libra specifically, blockages are being removed out of that connection. It could also be that this is a karmic energy that you're clearing out. And once you complete that, you learn what you needed to learn. that the blockages are removed for you. Telepathy and mirroring. Some of you guys are going through like a mirroring process with someone, or you guys are manifesting things. Whatever you're experiencing, whether you're single, you don't have anybody in mind, you guys could be seeing signs and synchronicities. You guys could be having very lucid dreams, very vivid. You guys could be having premonitions. If you're dealing with the person, it could be that there's these constant signs and synchronicities that you keep receiving. And I feel like it's driving you crazy, or you're kind of freaked out by it. It could be because it's the way that it's coming to you. It's so in your face. Let's see. 8 of Wands. Yeah, it's like it's coming at you so fast and so rapidly, or like in abundance. Remember, number 8 is something for you. And the truth is that you guys are manifesting something. So it could be telling you that you're either manifesting these signs or synchronicities, or it's showing you that how you're in alignment with these things, because you're going through a transformative period. Some of you guys could be going through the dark night of the soul. Could be like a small, period of that, a shadow period in your life, maybe not too long. It may be certain things are keeping you up at night, but this is what I'm seeing. Let's look at your advice. Yeah, so you got Taurus energy, Gemini, Pisces, Aries, Leo energy, Libra, Sag even. So trust with children. So again, your inner child is testing you to have faith. I feel your inner child is like wanting you to open up. It's guiding you. It's inspiring you, period, this week, not just in your love life. So Spirit is telling you to trust. Have faith. Okay? If you can't trust in yourself, you can't trust in anybody in this world, trust in your higher self, trust in the divine, trust in your ancestors, your angels, what have you. Because your inner child is definitely guiding you. See that baby, that cherub? So that pure innocence and essence of you is guiding you. Some of you guys, this could be a situation where you have children and you may be having trust issues when it comes to that. Or you may be like, I don't know if I can invite someone into my child's life or my children's life, because you haven't met, some trustworthy people. So maybe you worry about the safety of your children, or bringing people around your children that you may feel like it doesn't last long. I don't want to put my children through that. So there's something that needs to be healed here. Could be this energy of abandonment, or this fear of intimacy and being vulnerable in a healthy state. Fear of companionship. But I feel like your children may also be messengers for you to motivate you and to help you build that trust and start having that faith in yourself again. Some children may be bringing two people together. You may have a child, and I'm not getting like, sometimes like the toxic relationships, people tend to think a baby is going to bring the family together if you have a child, or the fact that if I stay with this person because we have a kid, it's going to work out, or we have to be together because we have a child. But I'm seeing this as like a child is serving as kind of like an angel, bringing you two together. And it could also be a spirit baby. I've been getting this message a lot in readings too. So it could be that there's a spirit baby that's trying to bring you together with someone, if it's someone specifically that you already know of and are aware of, or together with, and you're going through a tough time with them. Or it could be someone you haven't met yet, but there's like this baby that's trying to bring you two together. And again, double meaning, it can also represent your inner child. So please take only what resonates with you in your situation. So that will conclude this reading. Feel free to like it, share this video, share this channel with someone, subscribe to the channel if you have yet to. Don't forget to check the description box if you guys would like to book me for a personal reading. And I greatly appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for watching. Until the next reading.